Coming up on Instantly Dated. It's one of the weirdest and most annoying NES games ever made. I'll tell you how the Domino's pizza mascot landed his own platformer, and how his reign as the pizza place's mascot ended in a 5-hour hostage situation. Also, I need help figuring out why New York pizza is so bad. And I've come up with some inappropriate daycare center names. Alright, so the Noid. He was Domino's Pizza's mascot in the 80s. Kind of funny, it says on his Wikipedia page that his occupation is ruining pizza. I feel like that's not even a skill, let alone an occupation. So, how did this annoying claymation creature that was created in 1986 get his own game? As it turns out, it was a Japanese platformer that was just repurposed and called Yo Noid. The original game was called, how do you say, Kaiman no Ninja Hanamaru. There, I think I nailed it. Great job. So, Yo Noid is pretty much a standard 2D platformer. The Noid had to avoid objects and jump over things. There's a little variety when he gets to control a gyrocopter and ride a skateboard. The most standout part of the game is the end bosses. There aren't any. Instead, there are math puzzle games. But it wasn't the puzzle games that did the Noid in as Domino's mascot. Sadly, in 1989, a mentally ill customer named Kenneth Lamar Noid, who thought the ads were about him and personal attacks on him, held 2 Atlanta Domino's workers hostage for 5 hours. He forced them to make pizza for him during the standoff. And you can't make this up. When the standoff ended, the police chief said the man was paranoid. But after this, Domino's decided to make cheesy breadsticks a menu offering. No, I'm just kidding. They actually discontinued the ad campaign altogether. So, was this really the end for the Noid? Well, thank goodness no. Domino's dug up the Noid back in 2009 and put him on t-shirts. Word is that only 1,000 of these shirts were made. Then, on May 4th, 2011, the Noid was brought back for a Facebook ad campaign on his 25th birthday. A video game called The Noid Super Pizza Shootout was part of the social media campaign. The lovable guy also made a brief appearance in a commercial. Let me know if today's show got you thinking about your memories of the Noid, or pizza for that matter. And speaking of pizza, how is it that I lived in New York for 12 years and never had one good slice of pizza, with the exception of Papa John's, Domino's, and this place called Paradise in Verplanck, New York? What is it that I don't like about New York pizza? Anyone? Anyone? Please help me. Meanwhile, I go back to my hometown of Springfield, Illinois. All the pizza is good there. And at least here in Fairfield, Connecticut, I found one good pizza place. Oh, and if you've ever heard of it, check out Provel cheese. It's a St. Louis thing. We're talking white processed cheese made of cheddar, Swiss, and provolone. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I have to move on to coming up with new names for a new daycare center. Usually they're very bland, Bright Horizons, Creative Minds, Days of Wonder. So I came up with a couple counterintuitive ones. How about Bob's Discount Daycare, or Dark Closets Preschool? And here's the last one I came up with. Happy Lice Village Nursery School. Well, let me know which one you like, or send me your suggestions. I'd really appreciate it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Instantly Dated. The internet is running out of space, you know. I'll see you next time.